Welcome to the C-Suite Sales and Marketing Perspectives podcast. I'm Steve McDonald, your host. And today we're going to tackle one of the biggest challenges but opportunities in the industry. We have on today Tetiana Gorbunova. And Tetiana, you are a chief sales officer at Jooble. You oversee a team of over 66 different countries. You are constantly thinking about how are we organizing ourselves so that we're achieving the most for the business. And the typical sales team is set up where we have individual quotas, and that's how we get bonused. It's a system that's worked well. A lot of companies use it. Salespeople are very open and used to it, but it creates competition within the sales team. It focuses on latter stage prospects, where in an ABM go-to-market model, that the whole name of the game is to decide who do we want to talk to. And then let's start the conversation. The conversation starts out early stage, but those are typically not the kinds of deals that the sales team wants to work on because they need to be later stage. So the ABM model doesn't work as well because we haven't incentivized the sales team in order to even want to nurture and talk to those kinds of leads. Yet we need senior salespeople to do that. That's the challenge. And you've really come up with a very novel idea. You've moved away entirely from a quota-based system. And I'd love to just talk to you a little bit about why you did that, but what you did.
Really, interesting task. First of all, I would recommend you just to check out what is a bonus system, like compensation system in your sales team, just to see, because we had such problem like several years ago when we were focused also on revenue from new clients, from current clients, and just because we had these bonus systems, we also had several cases. These cases, they happened almost each month when sales teams started to pitch the prospects, just to call them, to mail them, to message them in all possible messengers. And sure it seems these prospects, they didn't convert into real customers because it was a really bad decision. But for a salesperson, it was important to close the deal. So that's why then we decided that, okay, we will work in the other way. We just canceled all bonus system. Now we have KPIs and we have personal development plans with personal goals for each salesperson, for each customer success. Then we have like a performance review, and we have separately salary review process. We have like once a year, and we don't have these bonuses. That's why we don't have this problem. When, for example, we see that salesperson do something really strange. This is the first point. The second point about nurturing. It's important. We also had discussions with our sales operations manager about this topic, that nurturing of customers is really important because it can also be that, for example, you have several potential customers and your offer is really great, but now it's really just not a good time for them. They will be open to work with you, but now it's not really good time. That's why it's important just to be in touch with them. So it can be also how you can manage it from your sales team side. Maybe you can also work with them in a CRM system that, for example, these prospects are on this stage where we have just to nurture them, just to contact them. Maybe you can also make some understanding who these people are, to make also some very personalized mails, not with like, let's work with us, but just with some information that you think will be really useful for them, just to let them know that you exist and you can touch them in a couple months. And then when they will be ready, or for example, just when they will think that, okay, now I have this pain, I need to ask for like a consultation. Okay, yeah, I received an email. Okay, you will be like on the top of their minds. It really works. Even at McKinsey, I also heard from a person who works at McKinsey as one of consultants, and he told that his job was just to go in the offices and just be in touch with his potential lines, just to drink coffee with them, etc., etc., because he knew that there will be a day exactly when they will need his consultations. And it really worked good. So, speaking about nurturing, it really works. But here I would recommend you to check how you can manage it via CRM system with your sales team, and also to see maybe how you can add it to KPI, or even if you have like bonus system, maybe you can also add something like, for example, there is KPI and they don't reach this goal, the bonus will be less, for example. Maybe it will help because, unfortunately, usually people work like this, where a bonus means that the focus is also there.
Absolutely. We are all creatures of our compensation, whether we're a salesperson or not. But it sounds like the key is that you shifted from a quota-based compensation system to a salary system with bonuses that were attached to key KPIs and self-development plans and different things that were going on. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, it can be. And it can be, friendly speaking, when we hire new people, it really kind of shock for almost all salespeople when they ask how it can be. You don't have these bonuses. How can you work then?
But it sounds like since you made that shift, how has that impacted revenue? How has it impacted satisfaction on your sales team? Are they happier? Is it producing more revenue?
Yes, yes, and yes. And you know why? Because we had one more issue or problem, let's call it like this, that when people had personal bonuses, there was almost no knowledge sharing inside Old Tales team. Sure, it was in some way, but I just wanted to make this transformation and to be everyone much more transparent, to share knowledge, to share best practices. Now we have on regular basis monthly reviews where everyone brings some cases like successful or unsuccessful cases with the customers, and it really helps to grow the whole team, because almost all the time you have superstars who knows everything, who close deals, who makes super great upsells, and you have junior people. For sure, I would like to have all senior people at the team. And when you have some stars who they don't tell it, but can act in a way like, I know how to close a deal, but number one, I would like to receive the biggest bonuses. It has a really harmful impact, not only on the team, I mean that the team grows not so fast, but also on the atmosphere in the team, because when everyone understands that it's friendly atmosphere and everyone can ask, oh, you have really great upsell, how you did it, you made some presentation, you have find some insights, okay, please share with me, it's really important. It took like about less than 1 year to recreate the team and to make this atmosphere where everyone feels safety to ask and to give this help and open and act very proactively and brings these ideas, these thoughts, not only inside the team, but also to some product teams. It really works. But it wasn't super easy, frankly speaking. But now I see that it was a really, really good idea.
It sounds like instead of competition within the sales team, it's like co-opetition, like everybody's working together and helping each other. What a different dynamic. Tetiana, if there was one thing that you wanted other chief sales officers, chief revenue officers, CEOs, CFOs, board members to know about what the benefits are from moving to this kind of a new sales model where there are salaried sales individuals, what would that be that you wanted us to take away?
Yeah, Steve, that's a good question. I think that it will be useful, as you already mentioned, and sure, seen and my colleague CSO and CEO and CHRO. Frankly speaking, I see that we receive lots of benefits. benefits. First of all, a really great atmosphere inside of the team. What do I mean? Now we have knowledge sharing on regular basis. It means that, for example, on regular basis, at least monthly, we have calls of customer success team where we share successful and unsuccessful cases. For example, when some superstar made a really great upsell or found really great opportunity, how we can make some optimizations for our customer and to bring super great results, then people just bring all these cases and share with the team. It means that the seniority of the team grows much faster, and that's super important. Also, on these very meetings, I see new ideas, not only in the scope of only our responsibilities, but sometimes some idea that we can also bring to product team. For example, oh, let's do some changes in our product because it will help our customers. Or for example, it will help us to work better with our customers. It's also very important because when people feel that they have this safety space, that they don't compete one with the other, but they compete as a one big team because they have one big goal and they would like to let everyone know that they're really good team because they can reach this goal and bring good result as a revenue to the company. That's really important. That's the biggest benefit we received. And I see that it really works. It really works good for business development team as for customer success.
That was great. Thank you very much. It's amazing. I knew you would have a lot of knowledge and really good ideas on this. That was amazing. So thank you for turning it into something that then we can share with your bigger peer community. That's really, really important. So thank you.